Hello fellow basketball gamers. I did want to create a quick video to highlight and show how to use Fightcade in order to play other basketball gamers online. Now this does utilize the Flycast Dojo emulator that it comes pre-installed with Fightcade. Now why did I create this video? Well, there's no video like it currently online that I could find. So I kind of had to do my own research with the help of people inside of the Fightcade community, as well as being able to test with some NLSC users. This video would not have been possible. So just to bat off, wanted to thank all of them. Now, why would you want to utilize Fightcade over some other options such as Parsec? Now, Fightcade utilizes Rollback Netcode, which gives you the best peer-to-peer connection with very little perceived lag, as long as you have a strong connection, and it is recommended that you utilize Ethernet for the best connection. Now, another huge advantage that I enjoy with using Fightcade is that there are game-specific lobbies. So if I click join on NBA 2K, now there's not going to be anybody in the lobby at this time, but we can see here how I can send a message. If there was somebody else looking to play as well, I could challenge them directly in the interface here, as well as I can view replays. Now with these replays, this gives you the ability to view any matches that are played on Fightcade with NBA 2K, which lets you kind of see how others are playing the game, maybe some hidden tech, just a really cool resource to be able to use that's included inside of Fightcade. Now, the basketball games that are available for Fightcade with specifically for Dreamcast at the time are the following. They are the NBA 2K games. So we can see here NBA 2K, NBA 2K1, NBA 2K2, and NBA Showtime, NBA on NBC. Those are all the games that are currently available at this time specifically for the Dreamcast on Fightcade. Now, it is important to have an acceptable ROM format. I can't tell you where to get them, but we can see here using the fact online provided by Flycast Dojo, there's some really good information. So first things first, it needs to be a .chd file based on the following set. And if you do a quick Google search, you should be able to find that set and be able to utilize that. Now, to ensure that you have the best connection, I recommend that you share the link that you download from with the person that you want to play with. Now, once you have that file downloaded, where do I place it? So first things first, you're going to navigate over to your Fightcade folder, and then you are going to click on emulator. You're then going to navigate over to Flycast, and next you are going to click on ROMs, and you'll drop that ROM right in the folder here. It is important that it is a .chd file. Now, next thing that you're going to be able to do to make sure that the file works is you're going to be able to test. So if I join the lobby, we'll use NBA 2K as our example, and I click on test game. I have an option here. Now I'm going to want to start game. Now, one of the important parts with playing basketball games on Fightcade is that you will need to share the save state. How do I share the save state? So if I click on tab on my keyboard, there is going to be a save state button. You are going to want to click on that save state. And then to find that save state, you need to click on Flycast and then your data tab. Now what's going to happen is, and I'm just going to rename my file real quick, the file is going to come just like it is here, NBA 2K USA.state. Now you need to share the save state with the person that you want to play with. This is the only way at this time that a connection can be successful on Fightcade playing with the basketball games. So what I'm going to need to do is right click on rename. Now what I need to do is I need to add a dot at the end of state and add net for net. Now a little pop-up's going to say that if the file might become unstable, that is okay, or unusable. Click yes. And this file that you created here is what you're going to need to share with the other person that you are playing with. that person is going to drop it in the same exact folder that you have it placed. So again, Fightcade, emulator, flycast, and then data is where they will drop the .NET file. Now, once they drop that .NET file, you should be able to right-click on the looking to play and click on challenge. Now, by default, because of how kind of the fighting games work, there are no analog controls. That is because you might incur some excess rollback. With all of these games, it is possible to play with the D-pad. You might just need to go into the settings of the game to change your controller to digital, for example, so that you can use the D-pad to be able to move your character. But if you would like to add the analog stick controls, what you're going to need to do is go into test game, go into settings, and then click on NetPlay. And under GGPO, you will see here that left thumbstick simulation Dreamcast is disabled by default. You can click on full to ensure that it is full. Now, both you and the person that you play with will need to do this to be able to connect successfully. So make sure that if you would like to use left thumbstick simulation, that you both select the full option and then you select done. Now, just to show you guys that this does work, as I can't connect with anyone at this time, you can view my replays that I played with somebody else recently. And if we click on view replay, again, this is a really cool feature that's included in Fightcade. You can see how I am connected with another user. And the first thing that we kind of do is we did not set up the left stick simulation just to ensure that we have the best connection possible and we don't have any excess rollback. So we clicked into our settings and we both changed it to default control with digital. And you can kind of see that at the start of the video here. But just to kind of show a little bit more, we can see how we are both able to play the game. And it's a really great feature that we're able to do this, to be able to play some of the retro, the beginning of the 2K series, and that it works without any issues, any major issues at least, is really cool. Now, like I talked about at the beginning of the video, it is important that you have an Ethernet connection for the best connection possible, and that the other person has an Ethernet connection as well. And just to kind of show the beginning of the game, we can see how both of us are able to play. So I hope more people are able to kind of connect and play a little bit and be able to enjoy these retro basketball games in kind of the best way possible with being able to connect online. If you have any questions, there's a couple of ways that you can reach out to me. You can leave a comment on the video below. You can also reach out to me on Discord as well. My Discord is the same as my YouTube channel, and then also my username on Fightcade, which is whiskered_rush.